Yes.
Yeah, he kind of puts his hand up as he just kind of flops down and shoves his head onto Leo's stomach and uses him as a pillow. Let me too.
That's not cool.
We like to call this the in pain pile.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, welcome on in and happy Wednesday. As you can see, we have people.
All the people.
Yes, all the people.
Hello.
Hello. And yeah, I kind of lost my...
Go.
Outrageous.
I know, outrageous. Yep. Quickly, I don't really have any preamble today, but music you're listening to right now is by Adrian von Ziegler. Music and sound effects during the game will be by Sirenscape. The overlay starting soon screen and the map you're looking at were made by me in Incarnate. And if you want to see what you can do to help or hinder the party, you can do what Lillith just did and type in !perks in the chat. On that note, Lillith, who are you playing?
I am Lillith, or Lily. I'm playing Cyrodilia Wardwind, the Tiefling Bard.
Lupo.
Hey, I'm LupoZo, playing Drozan, the Centaur Cleric.
Dun, 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 dun. Ash.
Hello, I'm Ash until he was not AFK. And I played the lovely Leo. Paladin.
Whoop whoop. Oh, yeah, I know. I need to fix the overlay. I knew I missed something. Jason.
Hello, I am Jason. I'm playing the resident pinkhead, the Lid Neri. Is that it? Is that all I have to say?
Yes.
Yes, cool.
I mean, you can add like every other monstrosity you're also playing because you're a druid, but that's entirely up to you.
The wielder.
I
of
also
the...
play the reef shark, a giant turd, a two-headed Cerebrus, a sea cat, a hunter shark, a Nyx bombling, a hippocamp, giant constrictor snake, giant crab, giant spider. And we are debating on whether adding a shrew.
And the
What
wielder
was
of
that?
the
Elephant
sandal.
shrew. And I am also a demigod wielder of a powerful sandal which nearly killed our ex-monk. In fact, technically it did, because I hit him with it and then he went to hell. Boom. And now he can claim that.
I mean, not wrong. Speaking...
I hit him so hard, the god of death himself showed up and collected him. That is how powerful Neri is.
Yes, speaking of wayward stuff, I suspect we are going to be introduced to not Victor later this session. But you can introduce who you are at least.
Yeah, so I am Vitskugga. I am the former player of Victor ISD, the Tiefling monk who got sandal slapped back into hell. Not the reason why he actually went there, but we'll leave that to the storytellers to tell. Actually playing another character starting tonight. I guess you'll find out who that is later on.
Yep. And hi, I am Ardana, or Joe, or oi you there, since Lillith is here. I am the GM and channel runner around these parts, and... I lost my train of thought, because someone decided to do a Godzilla roar in my ears.
Good job, Evan. I'm proud of you.
I was going to say something, but it's gone now. Yeah, so anyone... Thank you so much for the resub, Vits.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Anyone want to give us a recap of what happened last week?
Not everyone at the same time.
We fought rocks. We fought giant birds. We battled. Victor got his ass kicked by the drunk rock, which is hilarious. Both rocks decided that they had had enough of being our targets practice by these group of very angry, scary looking things that should be their prey. It's like if a mouse turned around with a rocket launcher and started attacking a cat. They were not impressed. And they tried to fly off with Victor, their prey, who had, I think, gone down by that point. Our paladin decided to pull a Victor and jump on one of the rocks and ride it. Funnily enough, this encounter started with somebody jumping onto a rock and ended with somebody jumping onto a rock, so it was very fitting. The monk started it, the paladin ended it. So the monk did not end and finish it. He probably was thinking, I'll end this, I'll finish this. But no, it did not happen.
Did not go as planned.
It did not go as planned, no. Both rocks crashed to the ground. We attempted to save Victor, who had gone down. We beat the...
Yeah. He hit the rock and rolled.
He hit the rock and rolled. Yeah, he was rock and rolled by rocks. He was between a rock and a hard place. He tried paper. No, he tried scissors against the rocks. It did not work. Yeah, he was thoroughly had his world rocked, and not in a good way. He even got them drunk first, and it still wasn't in a good way. But yeah.
Yeah, they got stoned.
Yeah. So, once both rocks crashed to the ground after a feisty night out with a group of delinquents known as our party, they quickly regretted it and were taken down. I believe our paladin took one down. And did the eagle take the second one down? Or was it Jersen's killed the second one with his arrow?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Our monk was healed. Also, I think by Jersen.
Mm-hmm.
And then you slapped away my healing.
Yeah, and then Siri hugged Victor and was very upset by his idiocy. And he was dragged back up to the boat, where, yes, as Lupo just said, Neri decided to slap him so hard his grandchildren shudder at night. Oh well, I guess he won't. I guess his grandchildren won't shudder at night because he's just become a god. They might. Gods have lots of kids. This is true. Yes. So yeah, his grandchildren, his many grandchildren's cum will feel a burn on their cheek of the sandal at night. They shall fear sandals and they won't know why. But yeah. And then Death himself appeared and was like, "Come to collect you for an apprenticeship," which he isn't getting paid for. He's doing it for free. He's doesn't get to see his friends anymore. He won't be able to have a family, and he'll have to row a boat for all eternity.
Death was removing him from an abusive relationship with you.
I was the one being abused by Victor.
I thought it was Leah and Victor, the one who was in a abusive relationship. What's this about Neri being the one who's the abusive one?
Hey, it will be an important experience as an apprentice that he can put on the CV later.
Literal ferryman of the dead.
But yeah, if Victor doesn't get arm muscles by the end he's done rowing, yeah. So
Yeah.
and then Victor said goodbye to everybody, promised Neri godly powers and a sandal to be able to smite people out of existence. I will remember that. And that is it.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Where's my
Don't
pen?
forget the rock loot.
And
Yes.
the bundle.
So, yeah, I figured that we
That was out of.
Yeah. all the rock loot was me actually writing shit down or copying it over. I can't find my pen now.
Do we all get to roll then? Do we all
Yes.
get to roll at least one of them?
Yes.
Okay.
So, fine. I had a brilliant idea for the sandals, but I don't have a pen, so I'm gonna write it somewhere else. I'm thinking sandals of banishing.
I'm gonna roll a 4d10. Then.
Yep.
We got 24 feathers.
Whoop. That would be enough to make a...
Make one cloak of protection.
Yes.
And someone could roll 44.
Okay. So, who wants to do the next?
Sure, I will.
Yep. 44.
44.
10 talents.
Nice. Next one's 1d4.
Yep. So, Leo.
Let's just...
1d4.
Yep.
A tree.
So, one piece of the beak is not salvageable. Wonder why that might have been. Could have had something to do with crashing into a rocky ground. But you do have 3 pieces of the beak. So what they are rolling for now is, because I made a ruling that for the d4 plus your dexterity modifier, in fact, Neri, is what you get in feathers. You only rolled 4d4, so you now add your dex.
F my dex, what?
Yes.
I rolled 4d10, right?
Yeah, it's 4d10 plus your dexterity modifier. Because you're plucking.
Is it onto every 10?
No, it's the 4d in total, and then you add your dex.
Oh, my dex is drum roll while it loads 4.
Okay, so 28.
So that's a 20.
And
Siri can officially make 8 very fancy pens.
yes,
And
the 4d
cloak of protection.
the 4d4 is, I wrote talons, but obviously birds don't have 4d4 talons, because that would be absolutely wild. It's talon pieces. A rock's talon would be like this big.
Well, they have technically 4 claws, don't they?
Yes, but they don't
Is their claw
have
like that?
4 times 4.
So you're right. It's a 2d4 for each rock. So 4d4. That's right.
Aha!
They
Match
have
itself.
to.
I did math. I mathed correctly. Nice. Yes, brains. They work. I was thinking one of them.
Yes.
So yes, you managed to get 10 of the talons loose without breaking too many of them. Okay. I should have had Leo roll this one. Victor. 8d6.
8d6. All right.
Not Victor. 34. So, anyone who's strong can now lug around 34 pounds of bird meat.
I can take
That's how I cook. Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah, also.
Laying on the floor like I can't do nothing.
I'll take half. Leo, if you want to take the other half.
Congratulations, Leo, you got how many pounds? You can make us 34 rock nuggets. Or rock wings.
You will have to find somewhere where you can actually prepare them or cook the meat because it's gonna spoil fast otherwise.
Or
KS
rocky
rock
fried
nuggets.
rock.
Rocky
Yeah,
Road.
I'll
Kentucky
call
Fried
it rocks.
Or sell it for a head.
What is this nugget? We will call them rocks.
Rock rocks. That's great. Like they look like rocks. They're a little breaded. Oh my god, you're gonna sell so much. You're gonna go straight to this like town, and we're gonna be like, buy rock rocks, and they'll be like, what? We'll get so much money.
Okay, and Siri, could you roll me 6d4, please? Okay, so you get 12 bone shards that you managed to get in big enough pieces to make stuff with. I haven't really worked out how much you would need for the scythe or braces of defense, but the scythe would probably take most, like say 8 of them, and then 4 pieces to make the bracers. So you would, but I'll
Can you
work that out.
imagine if you made the scythe, gave it to Leo, and then he keeps it, and Carametra is just like, what the fuck? I gave you that godly weapon.
Am I not good enough for you?
Should probably curse you or sorry. It depends. You know, the God's a pickle out there. Should go for one of you.
Oh, you gave me what? I sold it for 400 gold.
Yeah.
She wouldn't curse me because I'm under the creator god. I create things. She can't do shit to me.
She could get mad, but
Yeah, she can get mad, but I only made stuff.
You would probably do that. That's what, like, great gods do.
I mean, true. The
Yeah,
whole
but would she get mad at the person who made it or the person who got it?
she would
Well,
probably first
I
get
mean-
mad at Perforos for giving you a way to create her sacred weapon, and then be mad at you for not asking first.
And then be mad at Leah for accepting it and not accepting hers.
Yes.
Well, no one has told Siri yet what people want her to make, so
Mhm. We shall
she's
see.
not stupid.
Well, what
Okay.
do you have there, Siri? What can we make?
Okay, so let's do the spiel first. If everyone is as comfortable as we are going to get, let's hop on over to the story. Here we go. In the aftermath of the gateway to the underworld closing again, you find yourselves one person short on deck, while Leo is on the deck, probably regretting most of the choices that led up to this point. Drosa and Ciri wondering what the hell just happened. Neri probably wondering how hard he managed to hit Victor to make Aetherios appear. And Lizzie slowly creaking in the wind as it picks up. In front of you, you can see the vista of the hold on. Why can't I say that word without actually reading it? Where is my map? There it is. There's map. Come on. It's called the Katachton Mountains.
The what?
The Katachton. Don't make me say that. I'm butchering it so bad.
It's mountains.
Yeah.
Yes.
Could you say it again?
I'm going to hurt you.
Katachton?
Let's
Katachton.
call it the Catatonic Mountains.
Yeah, the Katachton Mountains.
So we could literally name the food Leo makes KFR. Katachton fried rock.
Mm-hmm.
Alexa.
Yeah. Yeah,
but we're gonna make our own restaurant out there. Wherever we're going, I keep forgetting the place's name.
After taking
I know Vic's grew up there, that's solid.
after taking some time to recover, to loot the two dead birds before they start going off, getting bad. You hear from the ship this, are we staying here, or what just happened?
Are you alright, Lizzie? Do you need us to try and repair your deck? I said, looking at Neri.
Oh, yes, I was going... Master Neri. If you would be so kind as to make sure that any hole that was made in my deck by those ice pieces is repaired before we have to be presentable in front of anyone else, that would be greatly appreciated.
Okay, but what about all the claw marks from the rocks?
We can try and repair those too.
Those would be very much appreciated if you could repair those, yes, as well.
Okay, second question. Does anybody know how to woodwork here? Because I have no clue.
You can see Siri face palming.
I'm not a carpenter. I don't know how to fix this. I'm sorry.
Huh. What do I do?
No, Master Neri, I'm not angry or disappointed. In fact, I am very glad that you disposed of the two beasts. I just don't want to look like a scrap heap when we enter Akros.
Okay. And then I'm gonna use control water to get rid of any ice chunks off all that. Got her yet? Yes, the
Let me know.
Every time.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. He walks away from the computer and he forgets to leave his headset behind.
Yeah. Can you save some of that ice? Put the meat in.
I can.
I would help, but I can't move.
I'm sorry. The way you just froze, just.
Can't move.
That was amazing. Yeah, I can control water and freeze it. It's fine. Just put the meat in a barrel and I'll freeze it all.
As I said, I can't move, so you're gonna need to do it for me.
Fine. And then I'll yeah, the meat just gets put in a barrel and frozen.
Mhm.
There's
Have we
just a
cut
barrel full of frozen meat.
Have we cut the meat off the rocks already?
Yeah. You would have done
We already done all that, haven't we? Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Theory will use mending on the biggest damaged places on
Mhm.
Lizzie.
Thank you
Do-
ever so much.
Do you have any spare planks, Lizzie?
You can't just ask a ship if she has spare planks.
That depends entirely on what you need them for.
Well, to start repairing your deck and the hull, and if there's claw marks along the sides.
Ah, yes, there should be some spare planks in the storage area.
Okay. Fine. I'll head down and see if I can grab a big armful of planks.
Yep, absolutely, you can find those.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Lizzie,
Mm.
how weird was it having a god come out of your shaft? Or whatever that main thing's called.
It's a
the thing with the-
mast.
It's mast.
It's a
How
mast.
weird was it having a god come out your mast? It doesn't sound any better.
Well, for your information, as first experiences go, I've had worse. Crashing into the ground in Elysia was definitely worse.
And then having weird goblin creatures dancing all over you was probably also.
Yes, those weird
Well,
ones.
there's things. I don't remember what those were.
Some kind of crabs.
No, I summoned crabs to attack them. I don't think they were crabs.
Oh, no, they were some odd abomination. Not entirely sure if it was even of Thassa's design. Things like that just tend to show up from time to time.
They had one eye. I remember they had one eye and they were like bouncing around.
Ah, yes, the Nothics. Yes, I do remember those. Now that you reminded me. Like I said, having a god walk out of your mast, not the worst I've had when it comes to first experiences. Quite, between you and me, however, I feel he could have asked. Normally you ask.
You gods don't do that, Lizzie. If you're hanging out with us, you're gonna have to get used to just gods popping up. I'm
Yes.
afraid.
But doesn't it, like... I do believe that it is customary that you ask before boarding a ship, if it's not your ship.
Yes, but as I said, the gods see everything as theirs.
That is a fair point. That is a fair point.
They
Yes.
believe they created the universe. I'm pretty sure it was that forearm dude. That's what his followers did. And then I think Helios states he made everything. And as Everybody states everything.
Don't we all have forearms? Like mine can't move right now, but literally, we've all got forearms.
Yeah, those are
Funny.
legs.
No,
I'm
different.
terribly serious.
You have 4 arms? Siri, did you know he had 4 arms? Have you
Yeah,
seen
look.
Leo naked yet? Have you seen his 4 arms?
Nelly, you have a forearm. And she points at her forearm.
Yeah, that's
no, I mean like 4 arms, like an
and
extra
yes, she
pair
has.
of
It's not
appendages.
on topic right now.
Oh, I have to send a message to Victor and tell him that. That'd be hilarious to see his. He's not here. He looks upset that I can't tell Victor that he and Liam seen each other naked or whatever.
Somewhere in the underworld, a cold chill just runs down Victor's spine.
Yeah, it's like, what's Leo doing?
It won't take you all that long to fix Lizzie up, so
Yeah, I'll come back on deck with the planks, and yeah, I guess we start. We could probably start traveling and repair you while we travel, Lizzie. Is that all right?
yes, my sails were not harmed, luckily. So that should not be a problem at all.
I was.
Yes.
Are there any big gashes in your hull?
Oh, can you take this conversation somewhere else?
I mean, seriously, are there any like punctures so that if we do land in water's just gonna come pouring in?
Not big gashes in that sense, but like looking down from the railing, you can see that there are like where the rock that you clipped the wing of just fell down. You see like a long rake down the side.
Oh, okay, so it's a scratch, not a puncture. Okay, fine. All right, well, we'll just do the deck as we fly along, Lizzie, and maybe when we reach a proper harbor master or no, not a harbor master. What do you call them? Shipwright. They can fix you up nicely. We've got enough money now, I'm sure.
That would be lovely, thank you.
Okay. Cool. So on to Atreus. Is that where we're going?
No, Atreus was the man. Akros is the city.
Across, sorry. Too many similar names. Yes, Across.
Yeah. Well, we are still about a day's travel out from Akros. And I need to shuffle everyone over onto the world map. That should work. Like a show.
As we're traveling along, I'm going to ask Siri what she can make with all this stuff.
Well, with the feathers, I could possibly make a cloak of protection. With the meat, I would presume we would make food or sell it. I mean, rock meat is quite rare. Not many people do fight big birds and live. If you mean by the talons and stuff of sharp objects, I can't make swords or stuff, but easier, like small dagger.
Could
20
you make,
point.
if we had a long
Javelins.
stick, could you make like a lance or something like that for me?
I mean, I can try.
That would be amazing. Well, let me know if I can help you with that.
Oh yes, of course. And she will look at everyone else. Anyone else want anything I can try and make?
I want a better shield. And I just kind of hold up mine, which was being clawed and pecked at by a rock. Tattered.
I mean, I could possibly put some of the talons in your shield so it will hurt when you bash someone.
You would also know that, like parts of the parts of the beaks that you got, you can fashion into a shield.
And the beak I could make a shield out of if you're interested.
Yes. A giant bed beak as a shield, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'll take that.
Anything you want, Leo?
It's winter, right? Just winter. Is it still winter?
No, it's
Late summer.
Oh, what did I think it was winter?
because you ran Rime of the Frost Maiden.
Oh yeah.
And it is becoming autumn.
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
Late summer. So
it's getting colder.
Maybe some kind of mittens for the winter.
I can make you some mittens if you want that. I can make that of the cloth I still have.
Oh man.
Do you want the scarf? Do you want the scarf as well?
Oh yeah, that would be nice actually. I haven't had a scarf. I haven't had a scarf before.
Well, certainly I can.
Can it be a red one?
I do have red fabric, yes.
Perfect.
Well, maybe you could make him some javelins with those talons as well.
Well, one thing at a
'Cause,
time. I don't have 8 arms.
Well,
You
no,
got
but
4
I'm
arms.
just
You got
saying
4.
that he needs some more range, because jumping off of a boat onto a rock is not a good idea.
I mean, fair enough.
Well, I mean, I did have a harpoon for a little bit, and then he took it, and then he got angry that I took it back. And, I'm tired.
I mean,
You're
if you
tired. Look at me! And it's just like clothes are all torn. There's a huge claw mark on my chest. I'm just like dripping blood everywhere.
Yeah, Neri, go clean yourself up. You drip all over, Lizzie.
I'm gonna ice suture my wounds.
Oof. Big oof.
But I will go downstairs and try and make some of the stuff. I can't promise everything will be made at once. It does take time. I would hopefully presume that Leo will make food, so we have something to eat.
Yeah, you might have to give me a couple of hours, but I'll get straight to it. Ow.
She will go over and cast Healing Word on him.
Okay. Anything else you want to do as you travel along?
I presume we're gonna have a long rest at some
Yes.
point. Okay, cool.
So-
In that case, yeah, I'll say. Anyone else need some healing?
No, I think I'm just gonna lay here for a bit.
Okay. Did Neri put his hand up? Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, he kind of puts his hand up as he just kind of flops down and shoves his head onto Leo's stomach and uses him as a pillow. Like me too.
That's not cool.
We like to call this the in pain pile.
Alright, I'll cast Healing word on you. For 7. Oh. No, it's at 9 in total then.
9.
And Sarah will go down and try and make some of the stuff.
Yep.
I'll get to repairing the deck.
Yep.
I'm gonna have a short rest.
Well, you will be getting a long rest before
what?
the next big thing, so...
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna let Neri get off of that. Neri, come back. You're gonna help me with this deck.
While everyone's
Yes.
doing everything else.
In an hour.
No, young man. Come on.
Have you seen me?
Yes, and I've just healed you. So come on.
Walk it off.
Walk it off.
Yes, Leo, you were saying?
Oh, sorry. While everyone's doing
Well, you froze again.
stuff and I'm just laying there, then I'm going to try and get in contact with the commentary. Oh, lovely, great, lovely
Okay.
internet, brilliant. While I'm laying, did you hear?
Yeah, we heard you.
Okay. Do you know what I want to do?
Yeah.
Yes. So, Leo, please roll... Actually, anyone in chat, anyone who's there, please roll me a D100. And I will double check something real quick.
Better roll high, chat. Or low, whatever I need.
If anyone is alive, that is.
Yes. Any one of you can also roll if you want, since no one seems to be in chat, which is fine. You can lurk all you want. It's then that people have other stuff to do. But yeah, anyone, please roll a D100.
I'll do it. I want to talk to the god.
Yeah, no, not gonna happen.
You don't get a direct response, no. You do feel that there's something there, but nothing like really substantial.
I'm just saying, like, my mind, or however I'm trying to communicate this. I feel like
Yeah.
I'm just like trying to say it in my mind. I just go, "Hey, Commander, what's going on with my oath? It's not working. You better reply to my message. I need help, please.
You need to get those victor skills.
I'm really hurting right now, so
There it is.
just call me back, please."
Come.
I thought I heard you. No, must have been the wind.
Did you wait for the beep at least?
I don't know. I
Beep.
don't know how this works.
The beep just comes after he said everything.
Okay.
Do I need
Okay.
to roll anything for making stuff?
Please roll me a D20. Well, actually, roll me a dexterity check using your tool proficiency.
Can I, before I leave her to it, I was kind of like wishing her luck and stuff. Can I give her some guidance with a cantrip?
I
Yeah.
don't have any tool proficiency here.
Okay,
Just need to
absolutely.
rock and roll.
So a D20 plus. Wait, you don't have any tool proficiency?
I don't have any tool proficiency.
I
Yeah.
have cooking utensils, if that helps.
I have weaving tools, if that helps.
It will help with your cloak, but not with the others. So you, when making...
Oh god, I'm using my inspiration for that one. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and also my guidance only lasts a minute, right? So I'm just gonna keep shouting down to her, "You can do it, Siri!" every minute or so.
That's better.
Yeah.
It's the best cloak you've ever made in your entire life. It was difficult weaving the different strands of the feathers together, but somehow you managed it. Divine inspiration.
She prayed for us first, being like, please, don't let me fuck this up. This is a really big bird, and we just went through. Please don't let me fuck this up.
It's the best thing you've ever made in your life. The blue of the feathers shimmer as you move it around, and it's perfect.
She will also start knitting the stuff for Leo, since it's the easiest things to get done.
You mean the Nat 20 wasn't my scarf?
No, unfortunately. Leo, as you lay there on the deck, you don't really feel any connection to Karametra. You feel something was there when you reached out, but you do feel that there is something. Like, you feel a sense of approval of the whole diving on top of the bird trying to save Victor thing. That felt really good on multiple levels. Like, you did a good thing there.
Your god doesn't answer you. Atros comes out and say, "I will take you as an apprentice."
And some of your
Yeah.
vigor is returning.
Something, I guess. Yeah. Oh, this feels different.
Zonked out. Okay. So, unfortunately for the other bits, Siri, you will not get proficiency bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Just as an aside, you will be able to make everything, but depending on what you roll, it might look a little bit. What's the word?
She's not the blacksmith.
It might look a little bit wonk. Why are you rolling with Weaver's tools?
Fuck. I'm sorry.
Just subtract 3 from that and you're... Yeah, 3 from that and you're fine.
Yeah.
So
15? No, 14.
14.
That's a shield.
Yeah, it's fine. It works as a shield. It looks a little bit... Yeah. But it's a nice looking shield. You can clearly see it was made out of a big-ass beak. And it will do what it needs to do.
I need more tools. Okay, and then it was the...
a lance. And I need to work out the braces of defense thing. For the bone shards.
Yeah, the lance looks like shit.
The lance looks like someone's tied a talon to a stick. It's...
Yeah, she will break it apart again because she is a perfectionist. And we will have lots of frustration to dig into.
Yeah. You just hear a little bit of... Try again.
And she will try again because she is.
I'll give her more guidance. You can do it.
Yeah, you would hear we from downstairs just more, go again.
So 13 plus guidance.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That is
1d4.
1d4.
Ah.
Nice. 17. The new version, or when you try it again, it looks really good. It's no longer someone tried to strap a bird talon to a stick. It's an actual lance. But like the talon itself is a little bit bent because it's a talon. It's not a piece of metal.
Yeah, she's like, I am not a blacksmith. I am not a blacksmith. My god is a blacksmith, but I'm not a blacksmith.
So it does what you said in the
Yes, it does.
notes.
It looks a little bit like this is a lance. Yes, it is. It's a lance. It's also a bird talon. But it doesn't look like a bird talon strapped to a stick. It looks like a lance made out of a bird talon.
Well, I guess I'm finished by the time she's done all these things.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
absolutely.
I'll come down and check and that's fantastic, Siri. Well done.
You can see her being like, I am not a blacksmith. I am not a blacksmith.
Well, you know what? You've done as good a job as any blacksmith with this.
And she will look at the shield and be like, it's questionable, but it's a shield.
No, I was talking about the lance. I pick up the lance, like, oh yes.
Well, I'm very glad you like it, Trollson. And look at this, and she will show him the beautiful cloak.
That is special. And who will you be gifting that to then?
And she will have it on herself.
Well done. Good choice.
Okay.
And just for the mittens.
Perfect
That
mittens.
actually is weaving.
Yes. They look really nice. Well-made mittens.
Mittens of cold resistance. I mean, cold immunity.
Well, they might be at some point, but resistance, I'll give you that.
Your fingertips are immune to cold.
Yes.
They think they're fingerless.
Your hands are now resistant to cold damage.
And that's also the scarf in one, if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you talk about bracers?
There was, well, I haven't figured out how many bone pieces you would need for the bracers.
Okay,
But-
no one asked for them. That's what
Yeah.
I was wondering about.
Yeah, no one asked
So
for
if
them.
no one asked, she was like, I'm done. I'm tired. I'm hungry. Feed me.
And the chef just walked off.
The chef technically fell asleep.
Yes, chef has fallen asleep on the top deck in the
Maybe-
mountains in early autumn.
Yeah. Well, maybe when the... Obviously, I'm saying this out of character now, not in the game, but maybe when the new character comes, Siri can gift braces of defense.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Not sure they will
Anyway.
work. Shall see.
If they have armor, it won't.
I think so.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
It'll work on people without armor.
Where's this
at the
archery?
moment-
Not with
At the
these.
moment, they'd only work on Neri, because he's the only one without armor, technically.
Oh, okay.
You would have to enchant them
Uh.
to like warp, not just fuse with you or meld with you, or whatever it's called. But maybe.
And my AC is now 15. Hallelujah.
Okay.
Hallelujah.
Most of the day and parts of the evening passes as you pass across the mountains. The wind is starting to get almost cold. It's still early autumn, but you're in the mountains. And the wind is constant. It drives you forward because ship, but it's also slightly uncomfortable to be up on deck, especially in the evening.
Not for Neri.
Not for Neri, because he likes the cold. But, yeah, Neri is basically the only one who would be enjoying this weather.
But yeah, Neri's kind of just looking at this huge beak with a piece of leather strapped to it.
Yep.
Like, is this better than my current shield?
Yes,
Is it better than his current shield, or is it the same as shield?
No, it's a +1 shield.
Oh!
So...
Yes, it's better, thank you. But again, like I told Rosen, I'm not a blacksmith. I'm a weaver. I'm surprised even that thing went good. And she points at the lance.
I love it. Stab some.
She's a weaver.
Well, Leah's asleep, so I'm gonna try and cook for you all since I did nothing today. So, and then he's gonna try and cook.
Okay, roll
And
me
he's gonna
a...
use it, shape water to boil the water. And he's gonna use this herbalism kit
To season it?
as a makeshift seasoning.
Nice, okay.
To season it.
Give me a D20. You see... Well, give me a cooking skill check using your herbalism kit. Normally I would say Leo does that, but Leo's asleep, so he doesn't get a roll.
It would be a straight
Awesome.
roll if you're going by my rules.
Yeah. Well, he's...
What attribute am I using? Am I using wisdom? Because I feel like
No,
it
it's a
uses
D20 using your...
senses.
No, it would be...
Have you cooked it before?
What are you cooking?
I am going to cook. Do we have any? What do we have on board? Like what type of food? I'll have a look in the kitchen and see what Leah stocked up on. See if there's any fish. Has Leah stocked up on any fish?
So in the kitchen you have like half a jar of flour from the holy bread.
Okay.
And that is it. I am. There is
A freeze.
a bundle of lavender from the lavender gift, and just red meat. That is all I
Okay.
have.
He's going to be like. So my mum's used to make breaded scallops, and how different can rock meat really be? So he's going to make little rock nuggets. He's going to make rock nuggets. Or rock rocks. And he's going to get chop the rock meat into little chunks. And then he's going to like mix it with some like butter or what if we've got any eggs or anything like that. And then he's going to shove it in the flour and then he's going to just fry it.
Okay,
And he will season the flour with the herbalism kit. So he's like looking through his herbalism kit and he's taking out like basil and mint and just sniffing it and using his sense to see which would taste best.
Okay, let's say a roll a d20 and then add your proficiency thing with herbalism. You will not
Okay.
get any fancy stuff that Leo's cooking would get, but because you're not a cook.
Right, but it asks attribute
Look at my recipe.
for herbalism kit. So
Okay, use.
do I just not use any?
No, you don't use. Well,
Wisdom, Constitution, Intelligence. Which one?
I'll say wisdom then.
Okay. A day 20.
It's good. It tastes fine. It's bird, very, very gamey type of bird. You're not entirely sure that you would have done it the same way if you actually had stuff. But it's perfectly good. It's really good food. It's not like
fried
Leo's
chicken.
it's fried chicken. It's not Leo stellar quality when he does the good stuff good, but it's good. It's good chicken. It's good fried chicken. It's
I see, it's just like putting this fried chicken literally into a bucket. And he grabs the bucket and he takes it over to the table and he goes, shoves it down. And he's like, boom, fried rock, enjoy. Leave some for Leo.
Has someone gotten him yet?
Right. Okay, I'll go up. Probably a bit cold for him. I'll go up and I just get some water and I get my decanter and just pour water on him.
Oh god, I'm drowning.
It's food time. I cooked.
I haven't cooked yet.
You can finally try my cooking. Like you always cook for me. Are you excited?
But it's my job. If you take that away, then why am I even here?
Well, you were asleep, but this is probably only a one-time thing, so don't get used to it. I'm gonna hold out my hand to help him up.
nice.
Thanks. Oh, is it enough for everyone, or do you need me to cook something else?
I don't think there is anything else, dude. I literally used the only thing we have left. You need to stock up.
You used all the
I used the remaining flour. I used any eggs we have left. And I used some rock. I made enough rock for everybody. My mum taught me how to cook.
Okay, I suppose it's fine for tonight. I guess.
You haven't even tried it yet, dude. Come on. Show some enthusiasm.
I know, but it has a new ingredient, and I was trying to think of all sorts of things to cook with it. And you've done it already.
Well, you can give me your chef opinion. I really like your opinion. I hold it in high regard.
Aww.
Okay, if you put it like that, okay, I won't be as mad as I actually am with you. Cooking without me.
Okay.
Oh, these look chunky. You could have cut them a bit smaller.
I just cooked it like you cook breaded chicken breast. It's just chunky breaded chicken breast.
It's
Maybe
twice
if you
the
put it-
size.
Maybe if you put it in a bucket. Should I go get a bucket from the deck?
I've already put it in a bucket.
Why would you put it in a bucket?
I didn't have anything else that could hold the
It might be
chunky
a dirty
size.
bucket. You just clean the deck with it. Oh no.
I cleaned it out first.
Yeah, it is really good chicken. It's really, really good.
Oh, I've got to hand it to you, Neri. This is not bad.
Wow. I'm just showing you chunks of rock. Just like, what? They're just like massive. They're just like these massive breaded chunks. Something you'd find at a fair and you'd be like, what the hell? But it turns out it's pretty good.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. We need veg, man. We need to get some veg when we go to this city. You need to stock up again.
We've been flying for ages.
I am getting sleepy. I think I might turn in.
And Leo, here is your mittens and scarf.
Perfect. How's they look?
They are red, but they are embroidered in
Are
like
these
leaf.
heat resistant?
Sure.
So they double as oven mitts?
Well, they are quite thick.
Yeah, I guess they could.
Best gift ever.
You're welcome.
And I go over and give Siri a hug with my mittens, and I'm just like, they feel so soft.
She will hug him back and just be like,
Why
I'm
you
glad
squeak?
you like them.
Look, Neri, mittens.
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
I was
She's
gonna say, you
almost
didn't-
as fluffy as Barley.
Oh no, Barley, don't go near them. They might. No, they're not flammable. They're heat resistant. Come here.
Are they other mitts or are they mittens?
He asked for mittens, he got mittens.
And then he's like, oh, that reminds me. And he goes towards the bucket and he like takes out a mini huge chunk of chicken and just throws it at Barley. Fried chicken at Barley. It's like, boom! There you go, Barley. Chew away.
It's like 3 times the size
3 times the size of him.
as the Barley. Fine.
Okay.
Siri will just feed the wee, like, small chunks, like, rip off small chunks of hers and give it to him.
Weave flies around you, back and forth, curls around your neck, and just gonna create more things. Make more things. Make all the things. Make new stuff over and 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 over again.
Oh, you and
I
I
feel
will
like
make
it
good
just
friends.
yeah. I feel like it just likes making it because it frustrates her. That's why I feel like he likes it. That's the only reason. I'm glaring at this weasel like you just want to stress her out.
She will just, like, scratch him under the shin a little bit.
Hmm.
Well, it's enough for today. I already created a lot. Maybe tomorrow.
Okay. Then make more and more and more and more and more stuff.
I will make things until I die.
Oh. That's a long time, right?
Hopefully I don't die soon, so yeah, I hope so.
Well, then we will help you not die.
Aww. And she will just, like, hug him a little bit, like, thank you.
Just like the flamey thing helps the other one not die.
She will look at Barley.
And the pink thing.
And now he's kind of yeah. Now he's kind of looking at Barley confused, like.
I mean, it does
I
have
guess he barks a lot. He distracts the
Mm.
enemy, maybe.
And I mean, it does have a cloak of protection as well.
I would imagine that as Barley notices that
Mhm.
as you kind of talk about Barley, you can see Barley getting really defensive over the bit of chicken that you're just giving him.
Oh, and the pink thing helps the big center thing, right?
What pink thing? What the frick is this thing on about? Is it talking about me?
You.
I'm not Drilson's pet, you little shit.
You see the weasel sit up on Sirius' shoulder and then give an elaborate bow to Neri. Thank you for dessert. Bye bye.
I don't like that thing.
You will see Sirius chuckle a little bit.
Turn into a pelican and eat it.
Oh, you don't want that. It will upset your stomach.
Doubt it. Have you seen what pelicans eat? A pelican would eat barley. Pelicans are nasty. I have seen pelicans. They are. Yeah. they
Pelicans
would
are
eat
fucked
anything.
up. Okay. No, seriously.
Really?
They really are. Seagulls are fucked up.
Not as
They'd eat a child if they could.
pelicans. Pelicans are evil as well. They hunt humans because they can.
They are pure evil.
Yeah. Okay. So once again, the night passes uneventfully. The nights are getting colder and colder now. But as you crest another hill, another spiky collection of mountains. Where the heck is my... there it is. You feel Lizzie start to slow down slightly. And as you come over the last crest, whoa, that's a lot of image. Okay, we're zooming out a little bit. Thank you. I'm gonna move on over to this one. That is very zoomed in. And you look out over the fields leading up to a fortress. Might be at some point. Fields leading up to a fortress city, perched on the side of a great cliff. As you move over this last little precipice, you do see a road beneath, far beneath Lizzie, that seems to lead up to a clearing where a group of people are gathered. As you're moving closer, Drosan, could you please give me a wisdom save?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that wasn't me. I thought I had the end of Leo there. My Discord keeps breaking up, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, as you look out over the mountains north towards Akros, Drosan, images start flashing into your mind, coming from various directions, primarily two. As you succeeded so highly with that wisdom save, you managed to pick out like where these why is the only word my brain is fixating on is prophecy, which is not? Premonition is the one I'm looking for, or coming from. You see one coming from southeast, from the plains that you know so well. A thunderous sound of 1,000 hooves moving in sync, and you are reminded of when your tribe would pick up your tents and move to the next location. But these are hundreds of centaurs moving together. And at the front, two brothers that you recognize. The ones you met in Melithis. And they are heading west. Towards roughly your location. As you look over, you don't see any children or any old ones, but a horde of centaur warriors heading west. To the north, the second vision is far beyond Akros. You would guess about a week and a half of travel. And over the mountains, a great red dragon circles. Just lazily moving back and forth. And stopping every so often over a small monastery nestled in the mountains. The dragon seems distressed, but you are not entirely sure why. It seems to want to guard something that it has lost. And then the vision seems to fade back into the early morning light. As you see a group gathered, not too far from Akros.
Sorry, and this is to where? Which direction?
The dragon was north. You're
Yeah,
heading
north.
north. The centaurs were southeast.
Southeast, yeah. And this third one?
The third one is like the visions fade away and you come back to reality. And on the ground, not too far ahead of you, is a group of 3 people. 2 older men and a person you can't really make out, and a large white lion.
Okay.
They seem to be resting.
Okay. So it's a camp, kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, we're in a camp, yeah.
And brain work. Vits.
Yes.
Your character has made a makeshift camp just outside the gates of Akros. You're about half a day's travel to the city. With you are 2 older men that seems to be brothers. They have been traveling from Melitis to Akros.
Right.
Suddenly, out of the early morning fog comes a flying ship over the horizon.
That must be terrifying.
It's like Peter Pan.
And
She's like looking at it, kind of nudging her eyes, pinching her arm, putting her head inside the lion's mouth.
Lion is
Did
like,
not work.
For the next drink.
"Are you quite all right, dear?"
I see a flying ship, and I'm not sure if that is normal. I've never seen a flying ship, let alone a ship at all. But that one is flying.
Oh, Likos! One of the old men bats the other one. That ship's flying, isn't it? The other older man looks between you, the 2 of you, and up. Yep, it's flying. Why?
Is that normal?
My dear, no. Not even in our God-blessed world is that normal, no.
Is it flying very high, or is it like
If
low
you
flying?
if you stood on the lion and jumped, you could probably touch the bottom of the hull.
I kind of just wave up, say, hello? Excuse me?
Do we hear her?
Yeah. The wind isn't
Siri
that
will-
bad.
Siri will just like peep down.
I guess as we
Are you real, or am I imagining you're flying on a ship right now?
She will flicker her hair a little bit and be like, "Many men have told me I'm not real, but thank you."
she's a woman.
Yeah, but usually men tell her that.
Okay.
I wasn't referring to your beauty, but take it as a compliment as you will.
Oh, you're talking about Lizzie, and she will like tap the hull a little bit.
you can just see her like eyebrows kind of twitch.
Yes, Master
The-
Siri? Master. Miss Siri?
Can you take us a little bit more down? I'm intrigued by these people thinking we're not real.
Of course. And you see the ship start sinking down towards the ground, almost touching the ground eventually.
That is a large ship. I've never seen a ship before. Where do you guys come from?
At this point, Neri kind of sticks his head over the banister. And he's like, "You're not picking up hitchhikers, are you? Have you never read a novel? You know what hitchhikers do to you. They stab you in the night."
I mean, I heard tales, but she seems nice, and she... To be fair,
She has a lion!
Yeah, she will stop Neri first and be like, "I thought it was Itu first." As she points at the lion before she lets him jump.
He doesn't stop. If she goes to stop him, she'd have to strength test him because he's literally just grabs a rope and tries to slide down.
Drozen's gonna come to the side, like kind of rubbing his temples, like, and look down. Oh, Neri. Siri, what's Neri doing with those people?
He is picking up hitchhikers.
And just to describe how my character looks, you basically see this really beautiful young woman with pale, peachy skin and long, flowing red hair, and a green, kind of scale mail-y armor, and a green robe or cloak. And beside her is this massive, completely white lion, but it's not albino. It has normal lion eyes. It's not red-eyed or anything like that. But the lion also has wings, large wings.
Yeah,
She's
so-
just observing Neri coming down.
And now he just slides down, he like swings down, and he kind of even does a little backflip, I guess, as he lands. He kind of flips forwards with the rope. Because I got 19. I'm just like, he didn't mean to do the backflip. Or front flip, should I say? Yeah, front flip. And he's just like, what? It has wings! And he dives down the rocks.
Does he seem...
Do you want rock? Can we feed you rock?
Does he seem aggressive, or does he seem like he's just very excited at the moment?
Mixed between the two.
Aggressively excited. He's aggressively
excited.
He like takes out some rock meat out of his ration thing, and he's like, "There we go. Take it. It's from a rock. We killed 2 of them. We have plenty. We can feed you for days."
You killed a rock?
2.
2? That's impressive.
Yeah.
Um,
You know what? Since you've got a lion, I trust you, and you can. I'm just like squishing the mane if it lets me. You know, she's squishing.
kind of annoyingly look towards my character, and kind of gives me a pleading look, and I say, "Yeah, just cuddle him as much as you want." Kind of smiles.
Just raking my hands for its big bushy mane and like almost combing it, and getting out any lumps and scratching it behind the ears. And he goes, "We're picking these guys out. We're gonna take them to you going to Akros?"
I am. you're going to Akros as well, right?
Ah,
Are your grandpa's
yeah.
going to Akros?
We're not related.
No, we're not. We found. Well, I guess she found us. Walking the path to Akros, yes.
Do you guys want a lift?
Oh, we would love a lift.
We
I would
found
love
a
a
lovely lady, a lion, and an adorable gay couple. We're taking them to Akros.
They're actually brothers.
Can Siri insight them?
My bad, they're brothers. Sorry, my bad.
Yes,
Just the age similarity.
yes, we were. That tends to happen when you're born on the same day.
Oh, they're twins. It makes it even worse.
Well,
Are they
I'm
identical?
Artemis.
Where? Are they?
Nice to meet you, and I really appreciate the ride.
Hi, Artemis. I'm Nelly, patron of Fassa. My friends are up there. That's Siri. You can see Siri. That's Grozan. He's a centaur. You probably can't
She is
see his
waves.
lower half, but he's half horse.
That's
I
cool, Dan.
assume your
Are you
meaning
enjoying the locals?
centaur.
Yeah. Make sure your lion doesn't eat him. And you wouldn't eat him, though, would you? No, you're adorable. And there's good boy. And then and Leah's somewhere in there. He cooks. He could cook you some rock. I bet he'd want some new people to cook for, since I technically already cooked for everybody. And he'll be hard pressed to beat it. Let's just say that. But yeah, let's say we're picking up some hitchhikers. Lower the ramp.
As you wish, Master Neri. As no usual, I am not responsible for any injuries that may occur as part of this trip. And you see the side of the hull just
Oh yeah,
into a gap.
that's Lizzie. So rude of me, I forgot to introduce her. This is Lizzie, our talking ship. And she flies as well.
Yeah, it kind of caught my eye. It was kind of hard to miss. This very... Well, I have nothing to compare it to, but it's a very beautiful ship.
Oh, I do appreciate that. I am, to not toot my own horn, quite extraordinary, even by ship standards.
Yes, you are, Lizzie.
Sounds like it, yeah. I never heard of a talking ship before.
Well, there's quite a story. Do come aboard.
Yes, thank you.
Just
Did
Orion,
you catch
no
their
cost.
name?
Artemis.
it's Artemis, and this is Orion. He's a flying lion. It rhymes. I love him.
Wait, what? A flying lion?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Artemis, I do propose that
coming.
you keep
Where
an
is it?
eye on your lion so Neri doesn't accidentally try and adopt it.
Don't worry, he's bound to me. There's no way he can.
I'm gonna turn into a pink version of you. Yeah, no, he's just throwing him,
No.
and he's like, I'm gonna turn into a pink version of you.
She just points at you very sternly, no, don't.
What do you mean?
He's white and he was gifted to me by Nylia. Don't you dare fucking do anything to him, okay?
No, I'm not gonna turn him pink. I'm gonna turn
No.
into a pink version of him.
He's a druid.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Oh, you're one of those shapeshifters, right?
Yes, I shift. I ship. I ship shift. Shapeshift. Yeah, that's the one.
Excuse me, young people. Would it be okay if we come on board as well?
Well,
Yes.
he did offer you a ride, didn't he?
Yes, it's
Yeah,
just.
these are brothers. They're
Hang on a
called.
minute.
Oh, where are our manners? I am Eudon. This is my brother Lycos.
And they're twins. And I
Have I
glare
heard
at them.
anything about? Have I heard anything about them?
Give me a history check.
I haven't heard shit.
They're two old men they found on the road.
Can I take out my little, my music fork, yeah, and I just, and it just heads into a Biden. And I'm like, even if you two have a coin.
Well, if you want payment for the ride, we would gladly pay for.
No. Larry, don't be rude.
What?
Don't be rude.
We should get them on board first before we shake them down. Come on down.
Do you want me to insight check them?
I think. What if it's just evil twins and have like a magic thingy?
I was gonna say when they come on board, I would have cast detect good and evil because I don't know who these people are.
Okay.
Let's take him to Dresden, and he can do that thing where he just looks straight through you, and you feel like he's your dad. Let's do that.
Okay. So do I detect anything?
It's the Fae Fiends undead. I'm trying to remember what it does.
I put it in the chat.
Okay, thank you,
Is it
thank you.
basically divine sense?
Yeah, basically.
Closest
I can do that for free.
Oh, you weren't doing anything.
You know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, Fae Fiend, or undead within.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. No?
Artemis, this is our flying flaming dog. It's flying and it's on
cool.
fire.
Yeah, he's deadlier than he looks.
Yep.
Especially when he's got a bit of like rock meat.
Yeah,
thought he was
and that's Leah's pet, but it's not the size that matters. He tells me it's the way you cat it or something like that. I can't remember.
It's not the size of a bush, it's how you use it.
Would she have ever heard of any flaming dogs before?
You could give me a religion check. The DC is going to be very high, though. Drozan, in addition to the normal party shenanigans, the old guys seem to ping off several. There's some Fae there, there's some Fiend on it, there's some Undead on it, and there's some Celestial.
Coming just from those two guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. I'm just gonna sort of step closer. I'll step closer to them and kind of put my hand on my mace by my side and just say, I think you should explain why I'm detecting all sorts of things coming from you. I can detect, well, as you say,
Yep.
celestials, blah blah.
Oh, young man, we trade in all manner of things. Something is bound to rub off eventually.
I'll look to Artemis. How long have you known these two?
How long would I have known them?
Maybe a couple of days.
A couple of days, maybe. Found them on my way to Akros.
Do they look like they have trade goods?
They have
Like,
backpacks. Like they have packs, the type you also have. Plain brownish grey robes, graying hair. Walking staffs.
What are the name of the shady twins that trapped the god of thieves?
Ephoros and Lysanias.
Did I catch if they were
Frios
lying?
and Asanias. Yeah, can we see if they're deceiving us? Do we have advantage and stuff like that?
I did an insight with a 17. I don't know if I did get anything.
Let me resolve some stuff first. And
No, we only get advantage on deception checks.
Mhm.
Yep. So, Artemis, you know that you're not entirely sure, like, flaming dogs like this is not something you've heard of before, but it's not outside the realm of possibility if they have a flying ship.
Does it seem natural? Is it something that Nyria would approve of, or would just be like, meh?
It's a living animal. It doesn't seem hurt by the fire. It's probably not something Nylia would have approved of had she known before it was created. But it's probably not something that she wants you to destroy. It doesn't seem that bad.
It's a cute little thing.
Where? There it is.
Are you talking to me?
I think it was she was talking about barley.
Yeah, I was just mentioning this fire dog in general.
I mean, he's all right.
Uh,
Would you call it a dog?
I don't know.
Siri, with this insight of 17, there's something off with these two guys.
Are
Outwardly,
they lying?
no.
About their names? Were they lying about their names?
Yes.
Okay, so what did they say their names were?
They said that their names were Eodon and Lycos.
Start on the same letter.
Okay. So, what did you say your name was? Ephoros?
That's long and complicated. No, Eodon.
Right, and your name's Lysania? Lysanias? There is their attack.
You expect an old guy to remember long names like that?
Well, if it's your own, yeah.
Oh, no. It's way too fancy.
So I can
Is he
tell they're
lying?
lying about their names.
Mm-hmm.
Is he lying about that?
Give me a...
Can I insight check?
Yeah, give me an insight check.
I'll give you guidance.
Hey,
Mind you, I wouldn't know that you're doing that, so I can't just...
Neri, what's going on? Everything seems a bit tense for some reason.
You're all really suspicious. Are you expecting to be betrayed or something?
It does happen. And she touches where she got stabbed before.
And...
We've had trouble in the past. And we... No offense, we don't know any of you.
Yeah. I'll whisper into Leah's like ear. I'll put my hand so it covers my mouth because I don't know if they can read lips. I go, I think these two are the nightmare twins.
Oh, are you sure?
Oh, one second. Let me just and then I insight check them and see if they recognize me calling them those names.
Can I try and listen in on those whispers?
I mean, it's up to the players. If you...
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna try and listen in. Oh, fuck. 15.
Would you be loud enough for a 15 to hear you whispering that?
We're whispering, like, what do we do? Do we roll deception?
Well, how far away were you standing?
Yeah, how far away were you standing? And if you want to be sneaky, you can always roll stealth.
I'm being as stealthy as I can be, so...
Yeah, roll me a stealth check then. No. You can pick up something, Artemis. A little bit difficult to make out because... But you know that they're saying something.
Do I hear anything about nightmare twins or something like that?
I'd say yes, because you roll that much higher than the stealth.
All right. I'm just gonna keep
But
that
yeah,
as a note.
Can I?
is... Sorry, what did my insight see? I got 19.
They are being shady with you. You're not entirely sure how, if they're just being sneaky, like sneaky old men. Because I also rolled a 19, so you just beat it. But they're being sneakies about it.
Did they recognize the Epharius and Lysanius names?
I'd say yes.
They seem like they were connected to the names.
Being that close, like you just beat the DC, you can't tell.
Okay.
Can I
Yep.
ask Nailia? I'm gonna try and speak to her using my what's it called? Ears of the Oracle.
Yep.
I'm gonna ask, is this lady standing in front of us, calls herself Artemis, is she one of your followers? Is she a fellow Nailia follower? And can she be trusted?
Okay. What exactly does the Ears of the Oracle do?
I'll ping it to you. One second. Ears of the Oracle. This means I've got really cool looking ears.
Okay. Give me a. Please roll me a d20.
Okay. A 9. Hang on. Do I have an inspiration? 1 second.
You should.
Yes, I do. I'm gonna roll another game with inspiration because that was just crap. Come on. Okay, well, slightly better.
Yep. You get a sense of that. Yeah, Artemis is on the up and up. Just fine.
Okay. I'm going to say to Artemis, as a fellow Nailia follower, can I have a quick word with you?
You're a Nailia follower?
I am indeed. And I'll kind of like...
Let's see. Centaur? Nailia. Are you an oracle?
Well, I have He is. No, I have been able to speak with Nyalia from time to time. Not always with success, but let me tell you about that. Come this way. Let me show you our ship.
She runs over to you and hugs you.
I'm like taken aback.
I finally found you. Awesome. I always wanted to meet you.
You've been looking for me?
Yes, I've been sent in your direction. I don't know why, but Nyla guided me to you.
Well, this is good news, because I've just communed with her and, well, come here, let me tell you. And I'll kind of take her to the other side of the ship where we can kind of talk quietly away from those two guys.
What, so your gods are talking to you? Why is my...
It's because I don't pester her with silly questions.
Why are the only one not talking to me?
All right. As soon as I kind of get far enough away, I'm just going to say to her, Artemis, I can trust you. Nyla has given me that information, but we don't know who these two are, and you've only met them 2 days ago. And I cast my detect good and evil spell, and got all these things coming off of them, and quite frankly, they seem a bit untrustworthy, and we suspect they might be the Nightmare Twins.
Would I have noticed anything suspicious about them? And would I know anything about the Nightmare Twins by any means?
Give me a history or religion check.
Well, it is the same, so I'll do history. No.
No. It doesn't really... It's a cool name, but it's not more than that.
Yeah, but would I notice anything off about them during these days? These 2 days?
No, the past 2 days they seem to have been old men on a journey. Not
Right.
really... I mean, they are 2 old men walking the roads around Akros without a bodyguard.
Yeah.
Other than that, probably nothing that stood out.
I haven't noticed anything weird about them. Although it's kind of weird with 2 old men just walking in a dangerous area like this. No bodyguards or anything, but...
Well, I originally thought you were their bodyguard, but...
Oh,
Yes.
no. I just stumbled upon them. All I knew was that I had to be here somewhere around this time.
Well, without proof, I mean, we can't... I don't know if we can just... Yeah, we probably can just attack them, but I don't think it's safe to bring them on the ship. If we kick them off, I hope you understand.
Well, if these old men are evil or whatever you think they might be,
Well, we suspect, I'm not sure.
wouldn't it technically be better to bring them along so you know where you have them, rather than let them go and not know where they are in case they are said evil people?
And have them in our midst? Well,
I'm not saying to trust them. I'm saying sometimes it's better to sleep in the bear's den, waiting for the bear to come, instead of losing the tracks of the bear and not know where it's coming from.
you do have a point. Well, let's see what the others think. Maybe we should try and have a meeting about this, if we can ask for some privacy from these 2.
And then Neri's being really, really subtle. But he's like standing right next to him, and he's going, "This is my favorite coin. What's yours? Show me your favorite coin. Show me."
Yes, Siri?
Can I cast Detect Thoughts?
Okay.
Wait.
Ah,
Wait.
long
Am
thing.
I in the room?
Yeah.
Leo is just like totally listening to Neri going, "What's your favourite coin?" I'm just like, "Well, I quite like copper pieces because that's what I'm used to."
Okay. Surface thoughts.
Who needs gold?
You initially just get surface thoughts of basically everyone in the room, but then as you focus, do you want to try to hear the surface thoughts of both of the old men, or just one of them, or?
Just trying both at the start if anything is interesting, and when they start talking about the coins.
Okay. The one that has been introduced as Eodos, the surface thoughts you get when they start talking about the coins is images of, and like mostly just feelings of unease and tension, and then curiosity.
Okay.
Lycos he's amused by Neri. Very, very amused.
If I try going deeper, they will know I tried to get into their head.
Yes.
No, he's just thinking, night matchwins. We summon a pack of crabs. Could I hold them down? And he's thinking of battle plans. I should tidal wave them. No. I think Lizzie would be upset if I tidal wave them. And he's got really bad ADHD, so he's going over like a million different plans, and it is very cute.
Yeah, Siri
I'm gonna water whip them.
Siri has blocked you out long ago since she was like, no.
Absolutely not. Never listening to that guy's voice again.
But Siri will keep an eye on the one who looked more, or was more concerned.
Yep.
Not the amused one.
Yep. Eodos is the one he's more like concerned the talk.
From Artemis, you just hear, "This is a really beautiful centaur. I wonder if he would be mad if I tried to pet him."
Is she not familiar with centaurs at all?
And
She's not
Siri will
familiar with people at all.
Siri will accidentally blur out, "I'm surrounded by idiots."
You see Lycos just turn to you, lift a graying eyebrow, and a sentiment I've shared many times in my life, dear.
I'm very happy to hear I'm not the only one.
Oh, you live to our age, you'll meet all sorts of people. Dumb, smart, clever, funny, interesting.
Gods.
Perhaps once or twice, yes.
Oh, was it one of the gods you followed?
Haven't been tied to a god in decades.
Oh, I can't remember what Siri knows about the Nightmare Twins. Fuck.
Well, obviously
they were
undead.
followers of Phoenix, and
Yeah, and they're reborn, right?
Yes.
So that means they don't have masks, and that means they have the eidolons. They don't need the masks anymore.
Guys, I don't know if you remember this, and we've been using it, but I was just searching Nightmare Twins and I found the Phalanx bit, and we have a boon of advantage on deception.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Know. Okay, cool. I'll just check you guys been using it because I haven't been using it. Okay.
But you guys have.
Oh, I don't know about you young, spry people, but my poor legs could use with a rest.
Oh, we have a perfect room for you. And I look at Siri, and I'm in his head. He's thinking about her room and how it's able to lock itself, so nobody can escape.
Leo just goes.
Siri, what? What's
You do?
shaking his head? Yeah, we do. Siri, you wouldn't mind lending your room to the twins, right?
You're asking me to give up the one space where I get rest from you guys.
Well, they want rest. And your space is so useful. And, you know...
I couldn't impose
very
on a
nice
lady.
space.
These people have manners, and don't be worried, I will go get you some stools to sit on. They are downstairs, so you can still see the morning sun. Siri still has lots of scary stuff down there. No, don't touch it.
Oh, wait, hang on. Siri, you've been avoiding us? Is that what you're saying?
And she will go over to Leo, put both of her hands on his cheek and be like, "Not you, dear. Everyone else."
Can I... Sorry, carry on.
I'm done.
No.
Okay. Can I whisper to Lizzie? I mean, I'm presuming I can speak anywhere on board, Lizzie.
Mhm.
I'm going to kind of, because we're still on the other side, and I'm kind of listening to that conversation about them wanting a room or rest. Can I whisper to Liz to ask her, is there any way we can kind of lock these guys up? Like, give them a room and we can lock them in there until we know more about them.
I could provide such a room, Master Drozen.
I think just until we learn more, because something's very strange about these two.
I have understood that too. I would be careful about the one who does not speak that much. He seems... Oh, what's the common word? Twitchy.
Right.
Who's the one that's not speaking?
The one who was concerned.
Yeah, Eidos.
What's your name, Oracle?
My name is Drozen. Now I'm happy to chat with you, but first let us... I'll speak a bit louder. First let us get your friends into a more comfortable place where they can rest. Would you, and I'll kind of approach them. Would you care to follow me? Our lovely ship Lizzie has the perfect space for you.
This is a really nice ship, isn't it, brother? And you see the one referred to as Eidos just nod a little bit. And now that Lizzie has pointed it out to you, you can see that his eyes they're darting everywhere, taking everything in.
Come. We would not be good hosts if we did not give you a room. Yeah. Why don't you rest? I'm sure you must be weary from your travels.
As long as we don't put the lovely lady out of her room, where...
No, we have another one.
Then,
We do.
And I'll kind of look to Neri. Yes, Lizzie's told me.
Is you holding out? Could we all have our own rooms?
Of course, Master Neri. All you need to do is ask.
I want a room filled with water.
I will not be sinking us out of the sky for your convenience.
No.
You can have a barrel with water or a tub.
A tub.
Yeah, the older gentlemen follow you down into the lower deck, where, out of seemingly nowhere, a simple door stands open next to the one to Sirius' room. And looking inside, it looks like a rather comfortable looking room. Two simple beds, simple stools to sit on, a dresser of some sort.
Now close the door
Yes.
and look 'em inside.
Thank
Yes,
you.
do enjoy your rest, and we'll talk more when you are feeling rested.
Yes.
Thank you kindly.
Well,
I
I'll share my collection of coins, and you can share your collection of coins.
Master Centaur, is your friend obsessed with money?
He's not obsessed with money. He just likes shiny things. Don't worry about him.
Right. Well,
I'm a coin collector.
Yes,
Ah.
Mary. And I kind of pat him on his head, and I look at them and go,
Hobby of mine.
Wait, aren't we all?
never got into that. Probably should get into coin collecting. I've seen some interesting ones over the years.
Oh yeah, we do that too.
Oh! Well, perhaps after a little nap, perhaps me and my brother can take a look.
Of course.
Yeah.
I have 5 coins.
Come on, guys. Let's let them rest. We'll catch up once you've had a nap. Come on, guys. Let's not bore these two gentlemen with stories of our collections.
Like, as soon as they go into the room, now he just summons like 8 wolves with summon animals, and he's like, "You keep an eye on that fucking door, and if anything comes out of it, you tear it to pieces."
Do they go in?
Yep, they both give a small nod. You can see that the one known as Lycos has like one of those indulgent smiles that you would get on an old man looking at like there with Neri. And walks in. You can see Eidos sit down on the bed and stretch a little bit. You hear joints creaking, and the door eventually closes.
Yes.
I'll just kind of
And then I summoned out 8 wolves.
I'll whisper to Lizzie, "Lock it tight."
You hear a clicking sound. And I think that is where we're gonna wrap this
Well,
session.
now that they've gone.
Wait.
Oh wait, no, now they're gone. Why are you guys acting so weird?
And I'll say, I don't know. I'll kind of ask Lizzie, "Can they hear us?"
No.
Then I'll shout, "Must you tell every stranger about the 8 coins?"
They have one of the 8 coins!
We don't know that, but we're offering to show
It's the
them out.
Nightmare Twins! We need to kill them! We need to stab them repeatedly! We need
I
to
have 5
take
coins
off
if you need them.
Yes. Okay.
I have 5 coins.
We'll come to you
Oh,
in
oh.
a second.
Wait, why didn't you say so?
Idiots.
Ah.
Jesus. Here we go. I'll get my sword out.
Okay. Right, just for future reference, let's not advertise the fact that we're, have some of the magical coins and we're searching for the others.
We don't have them. We have given them to the ferryman. We have done our job. We're just looking for the rest. We don't need to tell everyone we're looking for these coins because if people know
I didn't.
we are looking
I
for
was
them,
subtle.
you were not subtle, Neri.
Was very subtle.
You're looking for magical coins?
Well, it's a long
Ferryman's
story.
coins.
Let's.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know what you were talking about, and I just went with the flow.
You
We were
did
talking about
great, dear.
coins. Yeah, thanks.
Well,
You really
they are
you
now.
guys need to keep me in the loop.
Okay, here's the loop. They are now locked in there, locked up tight. They can't hear us through this door. I think we come up with a plan. We find out who they are because they are very suspicious. And Artemis will fill you in now.
Hi.
Okay, there we wrap.